Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Man, we're late again. Late again. I believe this is the third time that we are doing our predictions the night before the show. Man, it's been a tiring couple months. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a very tiring couple months, but we here. Better late than never. We here. We got something going down this weekend, and it is NXT Halloween Havoc. It is going down tomorrow night. I had not much else to say about it. We got 5 matches. Let's hop on to it. As we kick it off with the NXT North American title on line, as all ego, Ethan Page will defend against El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. in a Day of the Dead match. Now, based on how they describe this match to be, is literally another name for a street fight or no holds barred or extreme rules, whatever you want to call it. It's a no disqualification match. Pretty much this has been going, I think it's been going on since when Worlds Collide, I believe. Either, or probably go a little further than that. I just know Ethan Page and Wagner Jr. had just been going back and forth for like a couple months now. And now it's come ahead here. Honestly, I got Ethan Page winning. I don't really see. Yeah, this is a match that's not really, I don't have much really to say much about. Because it hasn't been anything insane, crazy. It's just, they've been going back and forth. Ethan Page has been talking his mess. Wagner has just been standing his ground pretty much. So yeah, simple as said. I got Ethan Page retaining. Next up, we got the young OG and the youngest in charge. So I'm going to call them the Young Guns. I'm going to put them together, call them the Young Guns. As that boy Bouncy, Javon Evans teams up with the TNA X Division champion Leon Slater as they take on Mr. Iguana and La Parka from AAA. Now, I'm not going to say this NXT show is AAA heavy, but there's some AAA stars in here. So, I'll say that much. So it looks like Leon Slater and Javon Evans have created this friendship here. Two of the youngest in the business at this moment. Leon's about 19, 20, and Javon's 22? Like, these boys got a lot of years. They got a lot of years left. Bro, if they stay healthy and stay on track, these boys are gonna be a problem. They are gonna be a problem. This match is actually kind of random. I ain't gonna lie to you now that I think about it. Because these two wanted to be on Halloween Havoc. Honestly, when they said that they wanted to be on Halloween Havoc, I thought they were going to challenge the Hardys. And I would be like, now that would have been a match I want to see. But the Hardys are taking on Dark State. We'll talk about that a little later. And they went out in the ring. They were like, oh, we want to be on Halloween Havoc, so who we got? Like who we gonna face? Here comes Mr. Iguana La Parka. And they were like, you want to be a Halloween Havoc? So do we. Let's do it. I got the young guns getting it done, honestly. I don't really see. Yeah, I got the young guns winning. I'm telling you, this I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of this show is actually pretty damn random. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is pretty damn random. Actually, probably just these two matches are random. The first two I just did are random. The other three, there's something to be said. But in terms of this match, yeah, I got the Young Guns getting the W. Let's see what this win will take them. Next up, we got a NXT Showdown rematch as Dark State takes on the Hardy Boys, or in this case, the Broken Hardys. Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy in a Broken Rules match. What is a Broken Rules match? Well, usually, they usually do this type of thing on the Hardy compound. And I thought that's where this match was going to go, in the Hardy compound. I was like, ooh, okay. Bring it to NXT. I'm with it. Because they had their little promo going on. This past Tuesday. They were broken. You know, they were broken. And I thought we were going to have this match on the Hardy compound, but now it's just Broken Rules. Which now kind of begs the question exactly, how is this match going to go? Because Broken Rules, I think, essentially is no disqualifications. But usually, again, Broken Rules is more so take place in the Hardy compound. I don't know if they're going to be out there. But if they're not, then I guess this is probably just a no disqualification, no count out tag team match. I guess Broken Rules apply. I don't know. But I did say this was an NXT Showdown rematch where the Hardys made history, becoming the first team ever to win the WWE World Tag Team, TNA, ROH, WCW, and now the NXT Tag Titles. Darkseid lets to get them back. I don't think they're going to get them back. I think the Hardys retain here, especially in their own element. I don't think the Hardys are losing. Even though it'll probably be better for Dark State as a young faction for them to beat the Hardys, but nah. I got my favorite tag team of all time retaining the NXT tag titles. Next up is the NXT Women's North American title on the line, as Blake Monroe will challenge Zarya. Now, this is one of the more interesting matches on the card because last week on SmackDown, Zarya and Sol Ruka challenged the women's tag team champions, Miss Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Bliss and Flair retained, but apparently after the match, Sol injured her leg. I don't know if it was the same exact leg. I can't remember if it was the same exact leg that she had surgery on a couple years ago. I don't know if it's the same leg, but she may have either re-injured it or injured the other leg. But she injured it so much to the point where she pretty much relinquished the Women's North American title. And this past Tuesday, Sol was out there, pretty much letting everything out, telling us how it was going. Then Blake Monroe interrupted and pretty much said, just give me the title. I will defend it better and whatever. Zarya kind of cut in and was like, you know what? You worked so hard for that. Let me defend it. I got you. And Ava was like, hey, Sol, it's your call. And Sol was like, you're the only person I trust more than anybody in this world. Defend that title. And here we are. So a title that I thought Zarya would have won already, technically she now has in her resume. She is now the reigning NXT Women's North American Champion. Unfortunately for Zarya, she did the one thing you do not do on the Go Home show to a pay-per-view. You do not end your segment or end the show with you standing over your opponent, title in the air. You never do that. That's a curse. That is the curse that will show that you are losing tomorrow. And I have Zarya losing tomorrow. I got Blake Monroe winning her very first WWE title, which would be the Women's North American Championship. I honestly thought Blake would be pushed to the NXT Women's Championship already, but looks like we're giving that time. Cool. Let her become the Women's North American Champion, build that up, build her status up even more. Then when it's time for the NXT Women's Championship, which I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of see it. I kind of see her challenging for it at Stand and Deliver next year. So if that is the case, we got some time. So let's have her have the title for like 3 months or so. Let her defend it. Then she loses it to whoever, whichever the case is. But for now, I got Blake Monroe winning the Women's North American title. Next up, we go from the Women's North American Championship to the NXT Women's title. As our champion, JC Jane will defend against Tatum Paxley. So Miss Tatum Paxley won a Battle Royal, I believe, a week ago at this point. Yeah, she won it last week. And now she's the number one contender. And they actually opened NXT this past Tuesday. And Tatum was talking about it. Then JCJ came in. And then they had their little, face-off or whatever. And you remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but I've been saying this for a while. And I think it becomes plainly obvious as time goes on that Izzy Day is going to turn on Tatum Paxley. And to be honest, this is probably going to be that time. I think this is the time Izzy Dane turns on Tatum Paxley. Because Izzy Dane is jealous. Izzy Dane would rather be in that spotlight other than Tatum Paxley. Hell, JC Jane on Tuesday was like, I'd rather face Izzy Dane because she's more equipped to be in this match than you. And you can see Izzy's body language when she said that. She was like, yeah, you're right. You 100% correct. So come on, man. Izzy Dane turned on Paxley, which means I got JC Jane retaining because I ain't got no hope for Tatum. I don't. Like, Tatum, you cool, but I ain't got hope for you, girl. You losing. Like, let's be factual. You got too much. You got too much, man. I don't even know if Lyra Valkyria even makes an appearance because Lyra's been back and forth from Raw to NXT. You got Lyra dealing with Bayley on Raw, then goes to NXT and deals with Tatum. It's like, what is she doing? Like, what you got my girl doing? Like, you got my girl going back and forth, dealing with all this. I'm like, yo, don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. But I definitely got Izzy Dane. I definitely got Izzy Dane turn on Tatum, which means I got JC Jane retaining the NXT Women's Championship. All this leads up to the main event for the NXT title, as we got absolute Ricky Saints as he defends against Trick Williams. So Trick Williams loses the TNA World title to Mike Santana. Shout out to Mike Santana. Santana was gone. And then turns around and gets a NXT title shot. Only because Trick Williams turned his back on Ricky Saints and pretty much Team NXT at NXT Showdown, which led to Team TNA winning that match. Ricky Saints got so, aggravated at that, so mad that he pretty much said, "Hey, you want an NXT title shot? Here, you can have it. Here you go. Just accept it. Let's do it." You know what I'm saying? When Trick Williams was on the screen, he was like, "We're gonna do it for my time. So when I want to do it, then we'll do it." Then later on in the night, Trick Williams jumped Ricky Saints, and then boom, we had a contract signed this past Tuesday. And it led to Ricky Saints standing tall. Ricky Saints stood tall after NXT, which makes me feel a little weird, right? Because again, if you stand tall at the end of the show or the end of your segment, there's a great chance you lose your match at the show. So is Ricky Saints going to be one of those rare guys to do the curse but still win? Is it possible? Is Ricky Saints this special? He might be. He might be. Because I do have Ricky Saints retaining. Trick Williams doesn't need another title shot. Let's be honest. Ricky Saints don't need another title. My man needs to be. Listen. We know Trick Williams. We already know where his next stop is. I think we know as a unit where Trick Williams is headed to next. The problem is, once Trick Williams goes there, then it's just like, we can only hope for the best after that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But I do have Ricky Saints retaining because he just won the title, last month? You know what I'm saying? Just won the title. So, I mean, him losing it now makes no sense. So I got Ricky Saints retaining. And those were my NXT Halloween Havoc predictions. The show is going down tomorrow, 7 o'clock, which means, since it's NXT, we ain't going to end this till about 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock. Good for me. But yeah, we got Saturday Night's main event next weekend. We will determine a new World Heavyweight Champion, so I'm definitely going to make a video about that. And then we got weeks, maybe 4 weeks left until Survivor Series. And then I believe NXT Deadline will be in December, so we got a couple things on the horizon. And, of course, my NBA 2K26, which I sporadically play. But, we're still on that. So look out for those videos and everything else. But until then, it's been Roseanne, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, you already know what it is. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You hear it?